I got a Christmas tree cookie. My mom, yeah. And you wanna know what's funny? I don't know. I've only had 4 of those little, maybe 5 of those little Rice Krispie treats. That we have at the house, and we're down to 2. So, but then again, food tends to go like a crazy butt at my house. But okay, yeah, but I don't know where they're going. Do you? We used to, mind you. We used to go to church. I don't understand. I don't understand this crap. What's that then? Mm-hmm. I just find this is cool, but at the same time, it's kind of silly that that you have like 2 of your companions following you. oh, oh, yeah. It's like it's something new that they've added. That's kind of weird. Cause there's like different things you can do. Like you can do you can do other stuff, like you can do trials, dungeons, FC stuff. It depends on what you want to do, but it's weird because of the fact that oh son of a monkey, but not this crap again. This one doesn't give as much experience as the second one. A lot of people like doing Praetorium better than Meridianum because it doesn't give you as much experience. Okay. Ah! My god, I hate it when I hate this. Oh my god. I hate the skippable cutscenes. The unskippable cutscenes. You used to be able to skip them. I like being able to skip if I needed to. My God. So stupid. Making us do this crap. But then again, they don't want the newer players to miss anything on story. Which is understandable, but it's annoying. It's so damn annoying. And if my mom sees all the those little cakes gone, she's gonna assume I did it, and I didn't. Quite a few. I think might have been, might have been 10 or 12. Maybe. I don't remember how many were in the box. But I know there were a lot though. But what's dumb is the fact that like sometimes I get blamed for things and I didn't even do it. So, and sometimes I don't even know if I don't even, and sometimes it's like, oh, you did that. No, I didn't. I don't remember doing it. And the one thing I know is that if someone doesn't remember doing something, then they didn't do it. So, but yeah. I'm a bit surprised that they're already almost gone. I've been trying to avoid them most of the time. Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah. Well, there's still 2. Well, I don't. Oh, good. Yeah. I'd have to double check the box to tell you exactly how many were in there. You okay? Yeah. You're fine. Well, you not being talkative is understandable because it's understandable. Yeah, you rarely hit the snooze button. At least to my understanding. understandable. Yeah, like I've been but I know a lot of people aren't happy with the stupid cues. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. So, but then again, like I said, people are they're trying to get through the story so that they can, I guess, play other games or whatever. But a lot of people are complaining that there's too many of like too many quests, like escorting and everything. And I'm like, wow. But for me, like, I'd rather experience it for myself than be like, oh. That's the way I am. So, I'm weird. Oh. Oh my god. Someone's already trying to emote. Jesus. What's that noise, gamer? Oh. Okay. Hello. Yay! Woohoo! I still haven't figured out how to kick US and KD out yet. I haven't figured that out. Ow. Oh, is it almost 11? Oh. It's 20 till 12. Yep, yep, yep. At least we can burn her HP in the second part. I don't wanna. It's like I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Aw. Feels bad, gamer. Ooh. Nice. You don't want to go, but you know you gotta. Oh. It's gotta suck too, huh? Especially when you know you don't want to do it, but you have to anyway. Who? Corbin? Oh. Yeah. Still, I want Sonic. Get me some, gamer. Yeah. Really? Give me a muffin. I want one. Gamer, give me some. I want. Gamer, now I really want one. I love me some blueberry muffins, gamer. Say what? I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, I need to work on mine. I think my last one. No, we did my last one. Remember? My last one. I just haven't said. I think I'd started to. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, this is so adorable. Ah, darn it. Mm. I should have skipped it. And I died. I died. Mm. Mm. Well, they seem to like to change things around. I hate when they do that though. Oh, are you like an elf? Woo. That was a lag. That was a little bit of a lag there. Because it slowed down quite a bit. I'm like, whoa. Yeesh. Examine A. Oh, Lord. I hate this guy. Oh, my goodness. This guy was a pain in the butt. Oh. You don't want to be in that. Oh, oh. No? Yeah, yeah, really lagging because of all the people who have early access. Yeah, it's like, cause yeah, and a lot of people don't like the fact that it's lagging like that, but it can't be helped because a lot of people have early access, so a lot of people are gonna play. Of course, they have early access. They pre-ordered. So, and I know that a lot of people aren't happy with the lagging and with the fact that everyone's been trying to do MSQ and level Reaper and Sage, and it's like, yeah, no one wants to even get on currently because of how much lag and how long the queues are. Because at one point, from what I saw, there was a 4,000. When I tried to get on yesterday evening again, there was a 4,000 person queue. Yeah, 4,000, almost 5. Yeah. I was like, holy. But then again, like I said, people are actually trying to play. But that's hard to do. Especially when a lot of people are on. No, I don't want to be in that. No. It's like, oh, ah, darn it, I died. What the heck? I was doing good till I don't know what the heck I stepped in, but well, like, you have to worry about things on the ground, and it's like, oh my god. You have to worry about towers and them falling over, and you have to worry about what's on the ground and avoid that, and it's like, oh my god. Oh my. But then again, some people who are playing now haven't played in a while, so. Because usually there's not this many people on all at once, so the servers are struggling too. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are usually the busiest days for MMOs because a lot of people want to play. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. 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 A friend of mine was hoping to try to stream Endwalker, like I'm trying to do, but like he works during the week, so it's like, oh shoot. But I probably not. Yeah, he works during the week, so he has to stream at night. But like, even from what I saw Friday, yeah, it's even bad. It's pretty bad. What? No. Oh. You gonna close that for a bit? Okay. Yeah, good luck with that, gamer. Okay. Well. Okay. KK. Okay. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. A friend of mine was in the party for a bit. Well, so I didn't want to seem like I was fucking talking to myself, which, to be honest, I am. But anyway, oh darn it, I got stuck. Yeah, so welcome to more Endwalker, everyone. Well, more grinding and whoa, yeah. Like I told my friend, like there's a lot of people playing right now. So people are like getting annoyed and mad and upset because of the issues, but it's not the server's fault. The devs can only do so much to prepare the servers in advance before the expansion comes out, and I think they've done a damn good job of like the site. Yeah, they've done a pretty good job of mitigating the the launch. They've done a pretty good job. I know that people were like, "Oh no, they haven't." Yeah, they have. Y'all are just salty. Y'all are freaking salty because of the fact that y'all are salty because that it's not going the way you want, or because it's not how you envision the launch. But that there's only so much that the devs can do to prepare the servers and the players for launch. So there's only, and honestly, I think they did a super job. I know I've said that before. Don't mean to, but like I said, they did as well as they could, for at least to me, for what it's worth. So people, and one of the YouTubers I watch a lot, he's like, "Oh, there's more. There's," and yes, they did spoil it, and yeah. But like I said, okay, I can turn those for MGP off. But I can't say that I blame them, because yeah, so, but people are mad because of the queues. I don't like the queues either, which is why I'm having to stream way earlier than normal for 14, because normally I stream about 8 or 9 in the evening usually, but I can't do that right now. I wanted to do that with 14, but I can't do that because of the fact that the queues are nuts in the evening. Because I didn't want to sit in like a 4,000 person queue and it go down slowly. Yeah, no. So I've been trying to get my streams in while I'm on now, with the queues being decent and low. So I'm like, really? So, but like I said, I prefer to stream at night. Rather than in the morning or early afternoon. But like, the reason why is because it's easier. Right now it's easier to just stream now, rather than do that stuff. But I'm gonna see if the pixies have reset too, though. I don't remember if they oh, Oh, damn it. If they reset, along with everything else I don't remember. Kenshin Manslayer. Hey, that's a Rurouni Kenshin, oh. Ooh. Gotta love that. Holy cow. Yeah, gotta love doing that. But I keep doing that. I need to remember to try to. I've only died like maybe twice, but it's legit been a really long time since I've done these raids, so pardon me for not doing them right. So, that, and I don't remember some of the mechanics for the raids. So. I actually moved at the right point. That's awesome. What? My character's name literally translates to well, Moon Princess. Well, not. I was gonna name her Tsukihime, but that's the actual translation for Moon Princess in Japanese. But I think I tried that and it was taken, so I had to do Luna Hime. And I thought, and to be honest, I thought Luna was I thought Luna was Japanese, but apparently it's Spanish. No one died that time. Oh, I was like, holy yeesh. I was about to cry because I was like, yeesh. But then again, this guy sucks. So, this guy and the next guy suck. Because of their mechanics. Ahaha, bye. Ah! Son of a... Ooh. No. I like my current glamour. I'm attached to it now. Not gonna... No. Okay. Figured I'd do some streaming while leveling. And I'm excited for tomorrow because tomorrow is the official release of Shadowbringers. Because I know a lot of people pre-ordered, but still, tomorrow is the day that that the servers are going to go to shit. Trust me. I've been there on a launch before. Because I pre-ordered Shadowbringers, I just didn't pre-order when it came out. But this game, I decided to pre-order 6 months in advance. And I have never once done that before. Never. Never once have I done that. No. Not once. Yeah, just use the quick level second one as like a way to replenish all my health. Because before we could burn him super duper fast. Because our stats were so damn high. Now, not so much. And they have made things harder by doing the stat squish. But at the same time, I can't say I blame them. So, and I'm not mad, because we needed to have things put back into reasonable levels, because it was like everything was just exploding. So. You do not belong in my world. Step into nothing. You shithead. I am the lies upon which you suck. You will be judged. The world has no place for such wretches. Your claim to life is forfeit. You are but blood to stain the circle. I am revelation. Yeah, I stopped because I didn't want to run into something. Okay, so when you see something with the red eyes, it means you have to stop and turn away. Whereas with the blue, you can yeah, see how I'm doing that? Yeah, you can it'll pop up on the screen. You either have to look or look away, pretty much. And to be honest, I'm a bit surprised that oops, move away. You don't want that. Nope. Don't want that, you little dunder butt. Dunder. Dunder butt. And it's been a while since I've really been to the Gold Saucer, so I wonder what the changes are. Because I know they're making a lot of changes to things, and I may pop over there Yeah. I just want to sit there on stream waiting for the buttheads to either to roll or leave. I think I wanted was the card anyway. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to figure out, I just figured I'd do, like, okay, so I'm almost, that's, because I think once I hit 79, I think I'm just gonna do a few runs, like, a few runs at Mount Gold, from Shadowbringers, because that'll usually get me to 80, pretty good. So, okay, so I have to frickin', before I set up the next thing, because usually in regards to the Alliance raid, that usually goes off like bam, that's what's been happening every time I frickin' queue. Yes, there are still places to go and things to show you. Come along. Yeah, I'm gonna have to frickin' do this shit again. Okay, sorry, I said the S word. But I'm trying to do it. It's like every time I do it, I get separated from Graha and Kryl. Okay. Now that is a sight one could hardly forget. The great statue of Thalak. I don't know how to say that. As a student of Baldithian, I was usually quartered on the Isle of Vol, but I would gaze upon the scholar's wise features every time I returned by ship to the city. Okay, this path leading out towards the sea is known as the Thalak Stoa, so named for the statue of the scholar which stands at its end. As you know, the Charlian people prize the accumulation of wisdom above all else. Thus, when Thalak was chosen as our patron deity, it was more a matter of pragmatism than belief, and a line of principles, as it were. We may have honored him with a rather impressive sculpture, yes, but our faith is not so restrictive as that of, say, the Ishgardians. Individual Charlians can and do worship the divinities of their choosing. Okay, so, so, this is new. This wasn't here before. Okay, so, and here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlian tends to regard seasoning and flavoring with a certain indifference. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland, as encapsulated by your infamous Archon loaf. The prevailing sentiment towards Christina's dietary value first, and taste a distant second. Wow. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so, the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Sharlayan, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts, in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Because you were a typical Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient, Raha. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on the stairs to the side of the cafe? There will take us up to the Etherite Plaza. I've already attuned to everything, but I did that off stream because I didn't want to see y'all y'all to see me floundering. Okay. And here we go. Was there a conversation point? I'm trying to see. It doesn't look like it. Okay, good. I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm missing things. Okay, so an unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's a perfectly functioning etherite. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of Alagon Etherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. To the east, which would be over here. Okay, so welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Sharlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Etherite Plaza, follow the path north, and climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Okay, so ba-bum. Okay, so over here. Okay, I'm still learning my way around, but I went ahead and attuned to pretty much to all of the Etherites. So, I'm gonna hide the weapon for now because I don't need it. Okay, so this is a Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Charlians, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thala, divine Ur. Ur? This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. These little decorative features are typical of Charlene architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. I just wanted to hear I like hearing what both of them have to say, because I like Graha. Graha and Athenian are two of my favorite characters in this. So I'm a happy butt. I'm a happy butt. I probably... Okay, there we go. This grid structure before you is the rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspiring by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Charlian. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Cursarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the counselors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Okay, so I put up the scythe just so that so, but I love this game. I love the game enough to where I actually want to play it. Like, a friend of mine's like, he says that he wants to do the Criminal Mastermind Challenge for GTA, and I don't mind doing it, but I've got this to do too. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Archon Nyankrep built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Charlian families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Leveilleur. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Charlian tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be entertaining and enlightening. And the enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Walt Disney? And if you remember the way, don't you? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path to the Etherite Plaza? Correct. After you, Luna. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to do this stupid quest. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldestian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep. A phenomenon, but I think we've explored enough for one day. Take you there another time. Inside with you then. Okay, let's hope I don't have to do any more damn reading. Please, please, please. I'm back, and I brought Luna and Raha with me. Ah, you were right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Luna. For many a tale of your exploits. Ojika Sunjika. It has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Sunjika, administration officer for the students of Baldestia. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika? Oh yes, Ejika. Oh yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Do take care if you have the opportunity to rejoin the expedition. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Vol served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Charlene. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the Isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty with so many lost to us. Our organization is a shell of its former self. A day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the Telophoroi fall. Through that door, on the left there, is the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forward. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussion to begin in earnest. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap room's perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. Twas simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we went into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well until the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your room. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Huh? Yako. I know I'm like doing them a little ahead of time, but I'm just trying to get a head start, a little bit of a head start. But I didn't know that. Oh shoot. Yeah, I probably can't do anything yet. Well, I can enter the main hall though. Cause, yeah. But, like I said. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yep. Definitely time for, okay, so, done that. So, definitely time for this, and then, hopefully, this takes me a good chunk of the way to, oh wow, this is cool. Okay, yeah, this is neat. But now, we can, I'm going to go accept the next quest, from Drusilla. And as y'all know, or well, some, with the amount of Gil is the quest. No, bleh. Gil is the currency that has been used in pretty much every Final Fantasy game. Because like 8, 10, like the ones that I've played that I know over 8, 10, 10-2, 13, 13-2, Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 14, 14 and 15. And I'm hoping if I'm able that I'm able to legit just, but I figured I might as well, at least if I can help it, start this one. Okay, so I'm not gonna read that because I read it before. I read it a few times yesterday. Okay, so this is probably gonna, once I get to 80, this will probably be more of a oriented stream, as people would say. Thickers levels, the levels. Here we go with the levels 78 Reaper quest. Thicker than blood. Drusilla seems relieved to see you walk through her door unscathed. Glad to see Orcus hasn't sunk his teeth into you yet, Luna. Don't go thinking he's given up trying, though. He's out there savoring you from a distance. Can't resist checking in on his prize, just as he can't resist seeking out morsels to tide him over to his feast. The reports we've received of a man pale as death skulking about the sands is proof of that. And then there's the matter of this blunted dagger. We don't know who sent it, but we do know what it means. It's a warning, commonly used by the less savory elements of old, a warning that the next will be delivered sharp and straight to our bellies. More full of them. They've no notion of what we've faced and lived, thinking we soil our small clothes over empty cups. Let's hope it's nothing more than that. Seeing as we need to follow up on those reports sooner than later. Anyone fancy a bit of fresh air? If we catch a whiff of Orcus's foul scent, all the better. Luna, I want you to ask around near Blackbrush Station, and I'll head to Stone's Throw. When you're done, meet me there, and we'll share what we've dug up. Oh boy. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay, so. Yeah, it used to not spend. Oh, damn it. Here we go. I hate when it does that, when it just when you're about to teleport and it yanks you out of the animation. Well, it interrupts it. Anyway. Oh, I love these. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. The augmented. Oh. Huh. Oh, they must. Oh, so they. Okay, so they claimed it with that. Nice. So they've got the. So they have the Yorha gear. Been a bit since I've had to do this one. But I love the Alexander stuff, because the Alexander stuff is fun. Because I will be... Okay, so I've almost gotten... Because I want to get all the accessories and everything, too. Before I get, so that with Reaper I can, just be 530 and be... That's kind of why I'm doing it as a leveling. Sorry. Just don't because I told my sister about my streaming, so, and I've explained that that's why I wanted that's legitimately why I wanted the PC. Because I wanted to be able to play games on it, but at the same time, be able to, if I'm like, okay, I want to play Red Dead, or I want to play Red Dead, or GTA, or 14, or Dead by Daylight. Okay, don't stand in the traps. And if he does a red marker, run. Run. Green, get close. Yeah. Well, at least they explained it. No one bothers to explain shit now. But then again, maybe... Because we used to be able to pretty much one-shot a lot... Well, not one-shot, but we used to be able to melt a lot of the trials like this. Because our stats were like way higher. Like, I should have screenshotted my my dancer stats. Okay, so yeah, you see how, like, because some of my stuff on my dancer was like over 5. A lot of my stuff was like over 5,000, and I'm like, ooh. And I am not kidding. That's like a lot. Okie dokie. Yeah. Oh. Out of the way of that. Don't want to be in that. Nope, 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 nope. Yep, nope. Yeah. And also... Yeah, I'm not good at talking, so sorry if I'm not doing too great. Oh, so much fun! How are you, lambs? Like, because I've almost got it to 80, so I'm a happy camper. This is pretty much what I've been doing the last few days, the last 2-3 days, just streaming my leveling and no, yeah. It's fun though. I didn't like first seeing it. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like it. Yeah, but now that I'm actually playing it, oh my god. Have you been able to get on at all? No? Cause I know a lot of people have been having issues getting online. Cause I know Ton has, especially in the evenings. I tried to get on in the evenings. No. I've just been playing other games in the evening time. Just because of the fact that it's taken. Oh. Okay, so I'm good. I'm actually standing in the right spot. It's similar to Dragoon. It's like people are gonna start referring to it as a bit of a floor tank, though. If a lot of them keep dying, though. Okay. Well, that didn't do much, damn it. Okay. So... Okay, this is what I was trying to do before. SWG, what's that? Okay. Okay. I recognize that self-assured stride, the mark of a woman ready to take on the world and then some. You must be the Eorthian Reaper the boss sent word about. I'm almost disappointed to tell you nothing is amiss. The soldier in me would have loved to see a Reaper in action. I once fought in the Imperial Army, though you wouldn't think it to look at me now. Oh wow, so fans actually rebuilt it. Oh wow, that's cool. Though you wouldn't think it to look at me now. I served proudly under Lord Valens in my youth, until the day he ordered us to use common folk as fodder in some pointless skirmish. I refused and was sentenced to death for my candor. Needless to say, I didn't keep that appointment. Compared to that, evil, toothless threats and ghosts are no bother, but the less jaded are more excitable. One lass in particular has been jumping at shadows. She claims to have seen all manner of terrors, but I suspect she'd be startled by her own reflection. Still, if you want to lend an ear to her delusions, you can find her in Lost Hope. Oh, Lord. Okay. Ah! Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, did Drusilla receive my missive? She sent someone to rid us of this terrible evil waiting in the wings? Truly, she cares for us as if we were her flesh and blood, which is more than I can say about my own. Not once have I longed to return to the life of comfort I left behind in Garlemald, and I have Drusilla to thank for that. She isn't the reason I left home in the first place. Of course, had I not met my beloved, I would likely still be feasting on lemon cakes in ignorance. In ignorance of love, of freedom, I found the former in Garlemald, and the latter in Eorzea. As our new life blossomed into something beautiful, not every day has been easy, not even most days, but Drusilla's watchful eye has kept us safe, and our freedom is worth any measure of hardship. Such terrible fear gripped my heart when my beloved told me of the pale man he spied on the sands, but now that the family has come to help, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I'm sure you wish to know precisely where to find that horrid creature, but I cannot help half so well as my beloved might. Seek him in the southeast and pray put an end to this nightmare. Yeah. But I do like Reaper so far. It's way different than I thought. It's a bit like Dragoon, in a sense, but at the same time, it's way better and way cooler. because you use a frickin' scythe rather than a spear, which is your traditional weapon. Life's dandy. Through deviled myths the hunter doth now tread, tracking the scent of quarry others dread. In darkest night, cry for a keeper. Lo, by your side she walks, the reaper. Ah, apologies for the effusive display, friend. I'm a poet, you see, and cannot resist putting into words the flood of emotion giving such a striking figure as yours. Oh boy. Monster! Rah. The bloodlust emanating from this void scent is potent and powerful. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Not for me. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my savior, my godsend. My godsend. With that I could have aided you, but alas, a poet's pen is of little use in battle. Unless, of course, that battle involves not swords and scythes, but words. To that the sire of my beloved, who is even now licking the wounds dealt by the inventive verse I composed, he had the gall to forbid our union, a masterwork of scathing metaphors. Subtle remonstration, alas, for all their pretensions. Nobles are anything but subtle in their rage. We were forced to flee, to abandon our homes with only our love for sustenance. Oh boy. Nevertheless, I've regretted not a single moment of our life in exile. In Eorzea, we found an unexpected treasure: freedom. Freedom of mind and freedom of heart. But I digress. Surely you did not seek me out simply to have saved my life and leave with a nod and a smile. You should commission a poem. The Pale Man? I encountered him whilst wandering these arid wastes in search of inspiration. I felt the gaze of some terrible presence upon my back, and when I turned to meet it, he was standing there, grinning like a butcher in a bullpen. He wore robes much too thick for these scorched sands, and his skin looked as if it had never been kissed by the blazing sun. Worst of all, his eyes were two bottomless pools of blood. I feared my end had come, but then he vanished as quickly as he had appeared. Perhaps I've been reckless. Recent incidents make it clear that the cost of inspiration is higher than I'm willing to pay. I shall return to my beloved for both my safety and hers. Thank you again, my savior. That's scary. That is freaking scary. Okay, so over here. Yeah. I've never heard of that game. Is it on PC? Is it on PC? Or is it just console? No, is it on console and PC or just PC? Sorry. I had to reiterate because I wasn't sure. Okay. I think it's new size though. Okay. There you are. And Another one of his accursed minions. Well, I suppose we can take comfort in the fact that none of the family came to harm, yourself included. Well done. Speaking of which, what do you think of this family you've been thrust into? Speak freely. I haven't lived this long. Offensive opinions I don't want to hear. Seems like any other family to me. It's seen some odd families then, I reckon. I'd like to think we're one of a kind, though. A collection of cast-offs unfit to live under the Empire's boot. Yourself truly included. Much as some enlightened types might tell you otherwise, people like to have a say in the line they lead. That's what separates us from those bugs over there. Born queens, workers, drones, bred into roles ingrained so deeply they wouldn't know how to live otherwise, for the glory and prosperity of the hive. But we've got it in us to be different. Might be born into firemen, soldierin, or politician, but we can choose to walk a different path whenever the fancy should strike. Taint in our nature to accept our lot without question, no. We have to believe in something. Put our faith in it. Only then will we deign to march in step. And indeed, faith of a savage stripe is one way to get us dancing to the same tune. Otherwise, might be compelled through faith in logic or law. Intangible, invisible, yet cause enough for killing and conquering if it suits the queen. The invaders have sullied our birthright for 8 centuries. No longer. We marched for Locust Amonos with a few righteous words. His radiant Solus Zos Galvus whipped the hive into a frenzy. Once that fire is burning, the passion of the masses can't soon be quelled. What was once a wish for home became a holy mission to spread enlightenment. Enlightenment which would not suffer such beliefs as the beast of men held. Countless scores ventured up their lives on the altar of empire until an entire continent was united under a single Magitech's fist. For those who still dreamed the dream of unity, a deed worthy of song, yet some awoke to see it for the tyranny it was, my grandfather Rulus included. The talents of the Reapers are passed down through bloodlines. Rulus was the best of us, most accomplished and feared in the Order's long history. The duty of the Reapers, our role in the hive, if you will, was to deliver our countrymen from corrupt and power-hungry tyrants. When Garlemald found religion in conquest, its appetite grew to be insatiable. Oh. My grandfather pondered this conundrum for many sleepless nights and came to a decision. He would relieve Solus Zos Galvus of his life. 20 years ago, he slipped into the deepest chambers of the imperial palace, silent as a shadow, until he could hear the emperor's beating heart. Yet, when Rulus returned to me, Solus was alive and well. My grandfather, on the other hand, had a skittishness to his step, and his black hair had turned a pale white. He said not of his encounter with the emperor, save that the most powerful man he saw was no man at all. Shamed in his defeat, my grandfather sought greater power bit by bit, gave more of himself over to the void sent behind his avatar. Orcus struck when Rulus was weakest, taken his flesh and soul in one fell swoop. When he was finished, not a mote of my grandfather remained in that body, only Orcus. The fiend flew into a rapturous frenzy, and my family were his first victims. I remember the chill of his teeth sinking into my flesh, gnawing until they reached my very essence. Uh-oh. How am I standing here before you, then? Oh, Orcus gorged on a soul that night, but it wasn't mine. Exactly, it was my avatar that filled his belly. It was all he could stomach. Some might consider that a lucky twist of fate, but I had little time to ponder my fortune. It fled soon as I was able. His radiance never looked kindly on those trying to end his life, or their families. I wandered for years until I settled here, seeking out others like me, others who had lived in the Empire's dream. Lemurs is what we call the spirits of the dead in the Garlean tongue. A fitting moniker, if there ever was one. Waking up from a long sleep ain't like climbing out of the grave. I can attest to that. Son of a bleedin'. Remind me not to give such long-winded speeches when the sand is blowing in my face. I'm headed back for some ale. See you at headquarters. Wow. That is one sad tale. Holy. But then again, I can partially understand why she's doing it, and it sucks. Okay, companion. Okay, so good. I just want to be sure. Okay, so I keep this. Tessador, come on. He's only level 4. Well, in minor anyway. I may end the stream whenever everybody hops in for GTA, just so that ow. Honestly, my PS4 is like right in front of me. That's probably what y'all are hearing. But and the other reason why I wanted a PC is because I need to, because I don't want to play it on my PS4 anymore, because my PS4 is racing, so, because I don't want, because this way, like, if I'm like, okay, so, because it's 14, it's cross-platform, so I can pretty much, like, whatever I'm doing on here, I can pretty much do on PC as well. So, welcome back, boss. How was the family? Shaken, but unharmed aside from some tousled hair and mangled verse. Orcus left one of his minions behind as a gift, but Luna made quick work of it. I always said she was a keeper. You have an eye for the fierce at heart. I wager she could slay Orcus all on her own. Not that we'd let her take all the glory. Of course we wouldn't. We'll all be there when Orcus tries to take his prize. I don't think we'll be waiting long either. Oh my god. Sorry, my PS4's being up. Orcus said he'd strike when Luna was ripe with fear and hatred and despair. Seasonings he's loath to forego. I have an inkling how he might try to draw out those emotions and finish off a half-eaten meal besides. Right, you are, Drusilla? Yep. How many nights did you mourn your lost avatar? The wellspring of your power? It was quite the dish. I think not. Move so much as a finger and her head will hit the floor. Ooh, that's it, Luna. That fire. I want to see it. Oh, damn it. I hit it too fast. Hang on. Can I fucking... Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh, that's it, Luna. That fire, I want to see it burn. I want to see it rage. I want to see the hatred seep into the depths of your soul. Oh, no, I'm not skipping. No. Shall I make this Drusilla's final breath? Or this one? It is so very hard to choose. I'm glad I figured that out, that I could do that. I was right not to give in to my baser instincts, to allow the thought of your taste to simmer in my mind as you still formed a bond, a kinship even, born from an understanding of her inconsequential ideals, that you may better appreciate the bitter loss. But perhaps I should wait a while longer to let the flavor of your hatred mature and the tang of your malice ripen. I can make use of Drusilla. Yet, revel in her screams, exult in her misery. Ah, how splendid it will be. You little butt. All the while my prized piglet growing fat with loathing and succulent with terror. Patience rewards the dutiful gourmand, after all. When your titillating flavor has fully matured, I shall return, and I shall reap my harvest. Oh, God. Why am I not surprised that happened? I made a boo-boo. Okay. And I'm hungry. Okay. Okay, so... Goddamned void-sent bastard. Soulless piece of shite. Marcus is going to pay for this. Aye, that's the spirit. Right, we need a plan. First things first, find out where Orcus is hiding. Most of the villains should be able to help with that. In the meantime, you need to prepare. I know you're good, Luna, but we can't leave the boss's life to chance. Sharpen your skills and your scythe, then sharpen them once more. The boss can do naught against Orcus without her avatar. That means you'll have to do the heavy lifting. Of course, I'll do what I can to afford you an advantage. Count on that for Drusilla. Okay, so I get Enshroud, which offers your flesh as a vessel to your avatar, gaining maximum stacks of Limmer's Shroud. Ooh. And then Shroud Gouge allows for Shroud Gouge accumulation upon the landing of a Give it gallows or guillotines. Okay, so I will be right back. I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna end stream here because I need to give my stupid PS4 a little break. So I'll be back in a bit. So.